Hello. My day was great. Hello. Corey. Kamo Young, what up? Corey, are you busy? I was gonna ask you if you wanted to just like hop on live, but you got water leakage? That's not good. Let's listen to the party. Get it. I love that part. I love that part. I can't sing the song, but I can act the song. It's like, if you guys watch the music video carefully, in one of the scenes, you see like a quick change of like Corey's emotions and his like face expression. I like that part. I personally really like that part. But Corey was like in the beginning, in the process of like editing and like finding the right cuts and stuff, he was a bit iffy about it. He was like, yo, I don't know, like, is it alright? I mean, like, it definitely like gives off that good emotion on like what he was feeling, you know? I think it came out dope. Vendo. Sing this song? Yo, I can't fucking sing this song. Yeah, if I could sing, then I'll be like releasing my shit. When the darkness falls. We'll just listen to it, and I'll just like lip sync it. I'm not gonna sing it. Man, his lyrics are always like so difficult. It's like fancy words. It's like some of the words in the lyrics, I don't even know what he's talking about. I don't even know the meaning of the words. You know? But it's a good song. Are you guys streaming it? You guys better be streaming the shit out of this song. I don't know who these 8 people are that smashed that thumbs down button. I mean, everybody has their own taste, you know, so I'm not gonna diss them, but pretty disappointed. I'm not gonna sing it. It's fucking high, bro. Like your like pitch is like so high. I can sing this part. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Ah! 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 Maybe in the future, I'll just have like Corey record my cover for his song. Ah! Ah! I'll be like, hey Corey, give me the instrumental of this song and let me just like cover on it. Yeah, the screaming part, it was me, guys. If you guys look at the if you guys look at the credits properly, there's my name on it, like a very like tiny font. It says "Screaming" by Michael. Ah! You know, like. You know, like every music video, we have like a scene that me and Corey, we always get like hooked onto. There's like funny like stories behind it. What do you mean you feel troubled? Troubled? Why are you feeling troubled? You gotta save me somehow. You know, have I told you guys the story? Like in this music video, there is a scene where Corey's like shouting at the phone. Like that, there's like a scene where he's just like shouting at the phone, right? And when we were filming this scene, like because obviously he's not gonna be shouting without any like sound coming out, right? So we were just like, yo, Corey, just like act like like you're mad at somebody, you know, just like say something, just like curse or just do whatever that gets you mad. And do you know what he said? He was like, "Fuck you, Michael, fuck you." He was like, "Fuck you, Michael. Ah, fuck you." I was like, what did I do? You know? I don't think I've done anything wrong to you, bro, during the shoot. Like, why the fuck are you cursing at me? You know, I said like, you know, like, curse just to make that scene, you know, a bit more accurate. I didn't do anything wrong. And he was just like, fuck you, Michael, fuck you. I was like, all right, bro, fuck you too. I actually said that when I had the microphone. We were just like telling him, like directing him on what to do. And at that time, I had the mic in my hand. And I was like, yo, Corey, you know, like, everything's coming out great. Just like, you know, scream, just like say something that's going to get you like mad, you know, like do something. And he was just like, fuck you, Michael. I was like, all right, bro, like. Yeah, so there's the scenes like, yo, fuck you, like that was me. So he was cursing at me. My audio is tripping. Why? Can you hear me now? Okay, good. And this song too, it's like that's what we do. Like every time when like we shoot a music video, I always pick out a certain lyric or like certain parts of the song and I just like tease him, right? And like every song I always tease him, you know? Okay, so let's just go back from the beginning. This one is not the lyrics or this one, it wasn't the lyrics, it wasn't the lyrics, it wasn't the part of the song. It was one of the music video, the cuts of the music video. Like he was so like into like the song, right? Like as he was acting out when we were shooting this, and you know, it was just it's one of the scenes. If you guys look at it, I think it's like halfway through, just before like the chorus drops. It's like "devil with the bloody chain" or something. Like one of the lyrics is like that, and then he acts it out. And at the time, like it looked cool, right? And when the music video was done, and when me and Corey, when we were looking at the music video just for like the finals, and he does this shit. He does this shit, right? Like bloody chain, and he does this shit. It's like, I thought, what the fuck is that? Like you just like growing shit out of your ass, like. So we had that for this one. We had that one. So that was like the only thing that I was like sort of like teasing Corey about when we got the music video for this. I was like, what the fuck is that growing out of your ass, bro? Like, what was that? 토리 자고 있어요, 옆에서. and he got devil's chain up his ass. Oh, and I told you, with like black white, there was nothing dramatic within the music video, but the funny behind the scene like story, behind the scene story for this is that, you know how like in the beginning he sits down on the couch, and he plays the film thing, whatever the fuck, like the projector. You know, he plays it, and you know how there's like a beam that goes out, and like he's like watching something really like serious. He's got that like serious face on. He's watching this thing, and he was like the fucking like 1980s or 1990s or something, like 80s or the 90s porn. Oh my fucking god, like we were tripping. Like we thought we were gonna have like Scarface or some of those like classic like, you know, like gangster movies or something like that was gonna play, and he was gonna be like, yo, like fuck, like that's a classic movie, you know. And we specifically asked the directors when we were using this prop, we did ask, yo, can we have like a classic movie where we could actually, you know, possibly use that in the music video cuts, where we have like the classic movies like, I don't know, Scarface or anything like that, something that's really classic, right? So it was like, yeah, cool. So one of the FDs who was working with Abs at the time, he went to this like secondhand like projector or like the stuff thing, and he got it. He was, yo, like we got the classic films. I was like, oh nice, like what did the guy say, like which film is it? It's like, oh no, he didn't tell me like exactly the title of the movie, but then he said it was going to be something that, you know, the guys would really like. So he thought that there was going to be like some like gangster movie, right, like classic gangster movie. And then everyone was there. We had like a bunch of staffs. We had like girls there, we had like female staffs, and we had all these other like staffs that were doing the lightings and everything, right? And few of our friends like came through just to like, you know, cheer us up and just to give us like some sort of support. So he was like, you know, he was acting, he sat down, plays the shit, and we all looked up. I mean, we all have to be watching this shit, so we were like looking it up. And Corey was like, what was that? Well, he was like, what is that? What the fuck? And we were like, yo, what the fuck is that? And we looked at it, and it was like a huge like schlong that was just like in front of us. It's like fucking like, you know, it was like a fucking like, it was like a fucking schlong that was just going like everywhere, and we were like, oh my fucking god, yeah, turn that shit off. But the thing is, we couldn't turn it off, because if we turned that off, that means we wouldn't have any like the beam, like the lighting or any of the stuff, like the noises or like the reel, it wasn't gonna be running. So we were like, okay, we'll just play it, but then we'll just like, you know, fuck up the film so that it will just run like blank. So we had to like take out all the tape. We put it backwards so that everything is like, you know, like inverted or like however the fuck. And we didn't have to see the you know, so so we didn't have to see the actual schlong like clearly, right? So it was blurred out. So thank fuck, that was alright. And yeah, and I think after Black White, it was, I believe it was Breathe Again. Oh no, was it? No, it was Liquor Talk. Liquor Talk was our third one. And so for Liquor Talk, we went to Hong Kong to shoot this, right? And obviously Hong Kong during the summer, it was really humid. It was super tiring, and it was like exhausting because it was hot as fuck. Like even like a step that we take, we'll be just like sweating like a pig, right? Everyone was like drained. We were tired, but we had to shoot this like from like, I don't know, like 6 a.m. till like 2-3 a.m. And yeah, we were just like shooting around, and we were getting different cuts. One of the scenes when he was walking around in between like the stool, like the outdoor like a food truck area or whatever the hell. He was walking around. Everything's in like a fast, like, you know, shutter speed. Like, it looked like he's like walking in slow motion. So instead of that shot, we were meant to use a scene where he bumps into a crowd and the crowd like pushes him away, right? So we had to just like hire somebody on the spot. So we had this 3 to 4 tall blokes that were just out hanging out. Yeah, that cut got taken out, but there is a scene like for a quick second he's like swerving around the streets and he was like, you know, moving slow-mo. But yeah, we actually like asked these like 4 tall like foreign dudes who were there for a vacation. We're like, hey, like, mate, like, it'll be great if you could just help us out. It was like, oh shit, like, what are you guys doing? And we told him we were shooting a music video, and, you know, he was like keen to actually, you know, be part of it. So he, you know, said yes. So one of the scenes, like, he was walking towards Corey, and Corey had to go and, like, you know, bump into each other, right? And I don't know if it was Corey or the guy that was helping us out. One of them, they were just like so into it, and they like bumped into each other so hard that they both like flew off. So it wasn't like something that you would just hit. They say, yo, what the fuck was that? It wasn't like that. You would just like, boom. Yeah, so it was a very tough scene. Like, Corey actually like could have gotten hurt bad, but thank God it was okay. So after that, we were just like, yo, I think this could be quite dangerous because we don't know exactly how hard he has to be bumping into somebody to get the right shot. So we, for Corey's sake and for the guy's sake, we said, you know, like, I think that's enough. So we stopped there and we moved on, and we had to go to this outdoor area where the locals actually sit down to play like mahjong or drink beer and just chill out, smoke cigarettes, and just like, you know, chit chat at midnight. So we went there. It was like a night market, and the store that we went earlier for like the location hunting, there were a lot of people at that hour, and especially we were shooting during the weekend. We expected we will have a lot of people there too, but shit, since the weather was so hot and like, you know, it was so, I don't know, like so humid, not many people were out, and it was just us at that restaurant, at that place where we could just like just drink and just chill. So we had nobody. So what we had to do was we needed to have like a cameo who could actually just like sit next to Corey, act as if like, you know, that person was a local. And we couldn't find anyone else who was actually a local and that could speak English. So fuck, we were just talking. We're like, yo, Michael, why don't you just hop on? And I was like, yeah, fuck, why not? I'll just hop on. So that's why I was there. At first I had the sleeveless top, and I was just meant to be just like smoking and just like be drinking beer. But then we were just like, nah, it doesn't go well. So I was like, I'll just take my top off, and I'll just have like the sunnies behind my head, and I'll just be like counting cash and just like smoke cigarettes and like, you know, like drink beer. And shit, I couldn't just act like I was drinking something, right? So I actually had to down like fucking like huge like bottles of like Qingdao like beer. I had to down like 2 bottles of those, and Corey had to like down like 2 bottles of those as well while we were shooting. And we got super tired, like we were dehydrated, and we had to take this shot over and over. It was just like super tiring, and we almost got drunk. So we were just like, fuck it, like, you know, we can't be drinking any more alcohol. We have like miles to walk back home. So we were just like, okay, fuck it. And so we just stopped there, and lucky enough, like the scenes came out quite natural. So we used that scene. It was all good. Yeah. Man, to go back to all these different music videos to explain everything, it's gonna take a while. But yeah. Before we get into any of the Corey stuff, the recent music video, out of all the recent music videos that we shot, the funny one that really like stuck in our heads was Alex's music video, Black. See, so if you guys go and stream Lex's Black, the music video, that was a low budget music video because we didn't want to go off being super fancy about it. We were trying to stay humble, and we wanted to give off that simple black and white horizontal studio kind of shit. So we went quite low budget for Alex's music video, for the pictures and for the visuals that we wanted. And he was acting really good like during the music video, like since he has like some sort of experiences back when he was in the K-pop scene. He had all these experiences, so he could make it look really like professional, right? And likewise for Abs, who has the skills and like the ideas of the music video that he wanted to shoot. He came out pretty good. But after everything was done, we were going through all the scenes. It was final. And at that time we didn't catch the scene out, but during the scene, during the music video, one of the scenes where I remember me and Corey, we were directing, besides Abs, right next to Abs, because Abs had to film it, so it was me and Corey. We were just like, yeah. So me and Corey, we had to direct the music video throughout the thing, and one of the scenes we were asking him, Alex, like act as if like you're like super like caught up with stress, and you're like devastated, and you're upset, and you got all this stress just like like built up here, and you just want to release it out, just like you just don't know what the fuck to do, just act it out. And he did that in one of the scenes. He was like, he pulled off some faces, right? At that time, I thought the emotional part like definitely hit me. So I was like, yo, that was a good scene, and that was a good part where you actually acted out. Like I like this scene. And now that we can laugh about it because it's been over and over, we've watched it like hundreds and thousands of times. And one of the scenes when he does these faces, it looks like you're constipated, bro. Like, oh my god, that scene was pretty hilarious. We were just like giving shit about it. It looked like you couldn't shit. Like you were like stressed out that the shit wasn't coming out. It was like, so we teased him about that, and oh yeah, that was pretty funny. What else was there? What were the other music videos? And Odyssey. If you guys watch Odyssey, there are two scenes that it was pretty hilarious. One of the scenes where Corey was like by the streets, and he was like puking. There was a scene when where he's just like puking on the streets, right? He was like puking out. While we were shooting that, after we took that shot, we were just like, yo, Corey, keep going. Just keep acting like you're like, drunk, and you're just like, fucking tired, And he was just acting, like full concentrated. He was like acting. And all of us, we just like walked off. We all disappeared. And Corey did. They actually like asked us while we all like drifted away, like, do you know that guy? Like, I think he's like, sick. I think he's like puking too much. I think we should help. And they were actually gonna go and ask Corey, he's like, yo, are you okay? And we were like, no, it's okay. We were just like pranking him, like we were shooting a music video. So we did that, and Corey was like awkward. Oh fuck, like, where did you guys go? So he came back to us. And another scene for Odyssey is that there is a scene where he's like running off on the streets. So like in Korea, it's fairly common to have this like food trucks where they sell like noodles, like udon, or like a sukiyaki, like like a fusion Japanese type of style, like a fish cake stands, like food truck stands. And we didn't have that scene like planned, but because we wanted to have something that's like bit like, you know, fast and just like iffy, and we wanted some scenes like that where Corey could just like run off, and we needed to have like some sort of reason for him to be running off. So shot, but he was like, yeah, that's fine, just eat two of them and just go. So he was actually like going to just like, you know, give us the food for free. And if you look at the scene carefully, there is just like a guy in like a suit just like eating on that fish cake. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. We didn't even ask him if it was okay for him to be in the music video in the beginning, but he realized that we were actually shooting something. So we went up to him. He's like, yo, is it okay if we use the scenes? You might be in it. Like, your face is not going to be shown, but is it okay? He was like, yeah, that's fine. So, I mean, in Korea, people are quite friendly when it comes down to asking them for a favor for like a content. I think they're really like, some people are shy, but like some people aren't shy to be actually on camera. So it was pretty cool. It was cool, and that scene was fun. And I don't know if one of the scenes, if you guys could catch it during Odyssey, there was a scene where somebody is just like, you know, having Corey just like grab him by the collar and just like push him against the wall. That was me. And, you know, the directors asked us for me to just like push him hard, but then I was doing it like too hard, like Corey was actually hurt, so I had to hurt Corey at that time. I'm sorry, but yeah, it was a great shoot. Yeah, he was bullied for Odyssey. And All Mine, fuck All Mine, that was quite difficult too. It was during summer, but we all had to wear the hoodie for the scenes, and the hoodie had the ounces in there for winter, because I designed that barcode hoodie for the fall winter season. So it was really thick, and it was hot as shit that day too, and we all had to wear that and just like jump around, go nuts, and we just had to like just like pose for like an hour and shit. And after the shoot, we took it off, and all of our body, it was just like covered in like fucking like threads and the like the ounces that was underneath the hoodies. Bloody hell, it was a difficult shoot, but nothing funky for All Mine. That was a quite easy shoot, apart from the hot weather. And what else was there? Breathe Again, there wasn't really much. Yeah, Miro, yeah, I told you. The fuck you Michael shit, that was pretty hilarious. That was the funny thing about. And yeah, I think that's about it. Everything else, it was quite cruisy. It was fun. Oh shit, I only have like 2% battery, but if it gets cut off, it gets on. Let me just try to get the charge. Tori! Gonna stand. Oh, shit. Dropped like fucking everything. Oh shit. Ah! I said Tori. Oh, fuck. Yo, what the hell? You know what? Fuck it. Oh, shit. Ah! Y'all have to settle for the... I have to read the comments like that. Such a drama queen. Oh, fuck. Tori. Toria. Love. Come here. Love. Say hi. Oh, he's tired. He's sleepy. His eyes are like... Lava. 간식 줄까? 간식? 일로 와. 일로 와. 먹어. 일로 와. 먹어. Sit. Good boy. Tori, are you gonna snatch my phone? Are you gonna snatch my phone? Are you? Are you? Are you? Are you? Dory. He looks like Yoda right now because we like shaved him. Shaved all the fur off and... Dory! Lava. 옳지. Dory! Dory. Tori, you're eating all the hearts. Eat all the hearts. 뭐야? 이거 뭐야? 이거 뭐야? 이게 뭐야? 이게 뭐야? 이게 뭐야? 간식 줄까? 간식 줄까? Okay, I'll give you one more, just because, you know. 먹어. 손. Good boy. That's enough. That's enough. You had too much. Tori getting fed hearts. This is difficult to look at the comments like that. If it gets shut down, it gets shut down. How's your day going, Michael? Good. My day's great. Hi. No. Come here. Come here. 올라. 옳지. Good boy. Good boy. 귀여워. No mosquitoes. Tori and Lori cousins? No. It's pretty crazy. They happen to have like a similar name. I've had Tori for like 11 years now, and you know. Wait, no more. You had too much today. I already gave you like 10. No more. No. Yeah, he's like kicking the treats right now. You're not getting any more. No more. Don't give me that sad eyes. Anyhow. Tori, Lori, Corey. Mike, how are you so attractive? I don't know. The workouts, maybe? Come here. No more. You're not getting any more. 안 돼, 이제. 그만 먹어. 그만. What does your tattoo say? It says Stream Dante's Valley. What? Were you always confident? I'm not confident. I'm not confident. I don't think I'm a confident person. I'm not confident. I'm confident that I can talk and I'm funny and I can get people to like me when we start to have conversations. But before them knowing me or me knowing anybody, I do have